And welcome back to Ultra Despair Girls. I'm late because I had a long meeting on Wednesday, so pushed it off to Thursday. Then I realized I couldn't do the Ravi Ruby thing while this was loading because the stream would be work. So this is actually being after the Ravi Ruby one, which is kind of crazy. We'll see how it goes.
This is it.
Is it going to be a demon or is it going to be a Monakai? Is it gonna be a trap?
Stairs?
This is the secret passageway we prepared in case of emergency. Go through here, and you can get outside the town.
Okay, we'll give it a shot then.
What are you doing? Hurry up and leave. Hey, what's the holdup? If you just go through here, you'll be outside of the city. Didn't you want to run away? Didn't you want to escape this town?
Are we gonna kill this kid now?
What I've always wanted. At least that's what I thought. Toko, is it really okay for me to go?
Do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with
God, Toka, be a friend.
Oh my, seems like I made it just in time. Man, that was close. Truly a last-minute save.
You? Why are you here?
Why am I here? To persuade her to stay, of course. So that our boring and common protagonist, who has no distinct characteristics, doesn't just quit.
Huh?
And so she's relatable.
Komaru Naegi, though you are normal, not an ultimate, or even a part of future, I really do think quite poorly of the idea that you would abandon your friend and run off alone. Are you really going to just run away like this? Is your conscience clear?
Stop it!
See
What are
ya.
you saying? She's about to leave for good!
That would be quite bothersome for me, you know? That is why I must convince her to stay.
Huh?
It would be disappointing if she did not see the game through to the end, how it was meant to be.
Is this a fourth wall break?
Don't just
I
go
think it
speaking
might
your
be.
mind without permission!
It's an
You're a
interesting
servant.
fourth wall break at least.
Listen to me. In order to see our paradise, this girl cannot stay here.
So then I must ask, which is more important to the Warriors of Hope? Paradise or the game?
They're gonna say
What
the
are you
paradise
talking
for sure.
about? It's obviously...
The game, of course.
What?
You're a smart one. You must be at least vaguely aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sneaking about. You could have openly proposed a halt to these slayings, to focus entirely on building paradise.
Dun dun.
And the reason you did not do exactly that, and are instead going behind their backs, is because you realize your favorite Miss Mage would choose the game over paradise. Do you know what you call someone who behaves like you're behaving? A traitor.
You're wrong. I care about them more than anyone. They all have high hopes for me. I mean, I am the leader.
Nagisa. Isn't it best if you just calm down a little? You can leave the rest to me.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well,
I
Nagito
really
is
think
crazy.
You should.
Damn it.
He has a very cool voice.
That's
though.
right. People who are not needed in this scene should go and make their exit.
What are you talking?
I must admit,
Keep
I
Toko there.
am a little disappointed. When I heard that she was his little sister, I was intrigued.
His? Makoto?
Makoto is best
Now
boy.
listen, since I've planned the game out this far, I would like it to be completed.
You planned this out?
Perhaps I am being somewhat unfair to you, Komaru. Rather, the one who disappointed me was Toko.
Also,
Now perhaps I am mistaken, but I believe we made a promise. You were to escort her to headquarters.
Promise? Escort? What are you talking about?
Oh, I really think it should be Toko who answers that question.
did they make a
But if you
deal to get
continue
her
to be
there and then they
silent,
get
the
Byakuya
story
back?
cannot progress. I made a deal with Toko. If she escorts you to the children's main base, I will release Byakuya Togami. Consider it exchanging hostages. The plan was to trade you and Byakuya.
What? What are you talking
This
about?
makes me hate Toko. I really wanted to like Toko.
was such
I
a
liked
big
Toko in the
deal,
first
too.
game. Well, like
Why
is a
did it
strong
have
word.
to come to this?
I like parts of Toko. I hate a relationship
That's a
with
lie,
Byakuya.
right? You're lying right now, aren't you? You're just making it up.
If you believe it to be a lie, think back on when you two first met.
I don't remember when we first met. It was on the roof, right? When we passed out.
When you first arrived at the hospital on your parachute, did you know why Toko turned up there? She came to save you because she was told where you would be landing. How else could you possibly explain such a contrived encounter?
Is a life.
The
in a
reason
game.
Toko has been your companion through all this was because of her deal with me.
Lies! You're lying!
No, he's not. Because Toko's a
I
bitch.
went through considerable trouble making sure you would complete this little game. Returning the hacking gun you had lost, having the Monokuma kids deliver items. That was me. Consider it game balance, as they say. Why enemies conveniently drop items, why the path you must travel on to advance is always clear. The game began as a way for the children to have fun, but it was also a game to help you grow.
It's a mixed feeling for this being the fourth wall break. Well, not a total fourth wall break, but like a fourth wall contrivance, I guess I'd say.
And I am the one
Oh,
who
yeah.
made it that way.
Why me?
You mean, why was I so particular about choosing you? Well,
Makoto.
that is all your brother's fault, of course.
Kodo?
He defeated Junko and Oshima, the one I truly hate. And I wasn't there to witness it. That's why, this time around, I wanted to see the action up close. And not only that, unlike him, an ultimate, you are a normal girl who can't do anything. That was particularly
Sexist, but whatever.
compelling. Her brother, a hero, the symbol of hope. The little sister, utterly boring by comparison.
They really like
If
pushing
someone
that.
like you were to
thing.
stand against despair, that would bring hope to the people. Hope is exclusively found on the side of the weak, the losing side. People are touched by underdog stories, slaying Goliath, the weaker team winning a game.
There is definitely some truth to
The
that.
majority of society is made up of the weak and untalented. They are inspired by such tales.
I mean, it's only untalented by comparison. Like, the way education's worked, like, generally, there's going to be a general level of intelligence that's the same. But IQs have risen. 100 IQ is higher than 100 IQ in the past. IQ cadets aren't perfect or great metrics of intelligence, but it shows that education's slightly been getting better, even though it might not appear that way.
What are you saying?
If my assumptions are correct, you will release a light even brighter than his. And in order for that to happen, I need you to participate in my game. Through the game, you will grow, defeat the final boss, and become the hope for this town. That's why it would be quite disappointing if
And
you
this
give
is
up
why we
halfway
killed
through.
half the town.
Please, save this town from despair.
God, he's creepy
Show
as
me
fuck.
your dazzling light of hope to crush despair.
I don't know why the creator of this came up with this character, but it is a
What do you
crazy
mean?
character.
Hope? I
Super
don't
crazy
understand what you
character.
mean at all.
Ah, I see. So you still don't understand. I blame myself. I should have been more enthusiastic.
Sure.
But regardless, I truly do believe in you. No matter how big the despair, hope will always
Fun
win in the
camera
end.
angles.
That is why I feel no remorse becoming despair myself.
Aww, that
You're
is
just
bad.
as crazy as those kids.
He is
You're
crazier.
insane.
He
Who
is
cares about
crazier.
me? The more important thing is what you two are going to do now. I mean, now that Toko's lie has been uncovered.
Toko, please, just tell me the truth.
Just say it. Admit it,
What are you
please.
saying? It's a lie.
Just
right?
tell her the truth and tell her you're a bitch.
That I'm gonna be traded for Byakuya, and you've been lying this whole time. That's gotta be a lie.
If you really want to make it up to her, tell her it was the truth, but now you're not going to turn her in for Byakuya. Like, that's the power play that you could do, but she's not going to do it.
Answer me, Toko!
God, quit being so weak.
Who would actually want to save someone like you? Of course it's not a lie.
What a bitch move!
What?
All this
That's
time
the
I
worst
was
way to-
protecting you and cheering you up. It was all for the sake of Master Byakuya.
Good job. I hate you more. Even if this is a lie, I hate you more.
That's right. I was deceiving you, and you just kept relying on me. Toko! Trusting me like an idiot. It's your fault.
God, I hate blaming the victim. Don't blame the victim.
I believed in you.
Yes, I agree with you. This is terrible.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. Why would you believe in me? I have a split personality with a serial killer. I'm abnormal.
Yes, you are, but that's not your problem.
All my life, nobody even tried to trust me.
And the one person that did, you backstab. Oh my god. I wonder why people don't trust you. Maybe it's a delusion.
It's always been like that.
Oh, I hate this.
That's why I've never had a problem lying to people.
Good job.
But regardless, why do you believe in someone like me?
Toko.
From the very start, I hated you. Just being with you was insufferable.
Lies. It's all lies.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
I hate people like
I
this.
tricked you from the start. You were a fool not to realize it. You're just a stupid idiot who got set up by the coward Toko Fukawa. Simple as that.
People like this think they speak so real, but they're kind of being
Toko.
like
Don't you think
worst.
that maybe your ranting isn't helping? If you put it like that, she will be even more motivated to leave you behind, will she not? If you want to stop her, you've got to try harder. Byakuya is important to you, right?
Guess there's no other way. By force if I have to.
Force? Gotta kill! Kill! Oh, I got no choice. I gotta start the slicing. Toko!
Are we gonna fight Toko? We are gonna fight Toko, aren't we?
If you don't get serious, I'm seriously gonna kill you! Stop it already, Toko!
I won't let you escape, Kamaru Naegi. It would be troublesome if you did not play your role.
Future Foundation made that stun gun. And my hacking gun should be able to... If you don't get serious, I'm seriously gonna kill you! Back!
Do we have to wait for him to do the stun gun?
If you don't defeat me, you'll never be able to leave this town. Right! Yes! It works on the stun gun! If you don't defeat
I don't
me,
think she does
you'll never be
damage to
able
me
to
at all,
leave this
right?
town. No! See? Now what are you gonna do?
Oh, we lost her shorts there. Oh well.
To survive, you have to sacrifice something. Whether it's school or the outside world, it's all the same.
We lost her clothes. I don't know if we can lose this currently, but we'll see. I don't know if we can dodge her attacks,
You'll
but
never be able to leave this town.
oh, that actually hurt. That was actual damage. We died. Holy shit.
Maru, you disappoint me. Yeah!
That was annoying.
If you don't get serious, I'm seriously gonna kill you! Stop it already, Toko!
I don't know if we have
won't let you
evasive
escape,
maneuvers.
Kamaru Naegi. It would be troublesome if you did not play your role.
Future Foundation.
Yes! It works on the stun gun!
We're just gonna have to tank all the hits here.
You'll never be able to leave this town. See? Now what are you gonna do?
So they have to destroy our clothes first before they can do damage. Easy enough. We just keep the damage going here.
I'm seriously gonna kill
We're
you!
gonna try to block her here a little bit. Yeah, we lost a little bit of damage there. That sucked. We're trying to block her on that one post there. She goes for the jump.
To survive,
Yep.
you have to sacrifice something.
We're doing well so far. God,
Or
that's
the
that
outside
attack.
world, it's all
God, I
the
hate that
same.
attack so much. It's so hard to dodge. We're trying to catch her on that thing. Well, we got it. Because she's super slow with that thing, but... Oh, we're at damage range.
Even with the hacking gun, Komaru should be easily outmatched by Toko.
So that's saying Toko's holding back. Oh, we just gotta not take a bunch of damage.
Done already.
We're taking damage. Just don't do the dash attack. Yeah, we're gonna let her get there. We did it. We took 1 damage. We had to reset once.
She lost consciousness.
Toko.
Yep, she was a bitch.
Oh, I lost consciousness.
Yep,
That
you did.
means I must have lost.
Yeah, you did.
If that's the case, I can't stop you now. Hurry up and run! What are you doing? If you don't hurry, next time I really will take you by force.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
That's what they hint at when they said Toko
You
should be
lost
able
on
to see.
purpose.
Huh?
You lost on purpose so you can let me go. Right? Saying cruel things to me and attacking me without warning. It was an act, wasn't it? So that I wouldn't hesitate to leave you here.
What are you talking
Maybe.
about?
I'm not fully
Why would you
buying
think
it,
that?
but maybe.
Don't treat me like
I'll
an idiot.
keep it with the
I already
story.
know you're much stronger than I am. We've been together all this time.
Fair enough. I will accept this story plot line. I will accept it as good enough.
If things stayed the same, you never would have made a move, would you? You always made me decide. You didn't do anything on your own.
So you wanted to give me a chance.
I was with you all this time, you know? I know you well, too. And also, listening to this crazy idiot's orders just makes my skin crawl. Oh. It sounds disgusting when you say it.
It is, but it's disgusting when
Well,
he says
that
it,
is
yeah.
completely understandable. But are you really okay with this? If Miss Komaru runs away, the safety of the hostage cannot be guaranteed.
At least she's being more understandable now.
Well, personally, it's for the sake of the game. Byakuya Togami is important to you, is he not? Then allow me to lend a hand.
Animation.
See, you'll still make it if you go now.
Bad run in there. What was that say? Oh, we already beat her there.
Don't get your blood on my glasses. I'm the Cinderella of the Slaughter Flower Garden.
Okay.
Please! Please stop!
She attacks Nagito. It's clear that that's what happened there. Yep. There was a miscalculation.
Shut the hell up!
God, I love
you
genocide
lanky,
chill.
wavy-haired bastard!
All right. Even though you two share knowledge, you don't share memories, correct? So then, you have no idea who the real enemy is. An honest mistake, I suppose.
Idiot! It's no mistake. What I share with her isn't just knowledge. She and I also share emotions. If we didn't, there's no way we both love Master.
I see. That's at least
And
fair.
my
I'm like in the
emotions
second half of this playthrough. Or not playthrough, but this ep.
And let Tekomaru escape. And you're something of a pretty boy yourself, so I can kill you as I like. No remorse.
I see. So you've decided to stop taking advantage of Komaru Naegi. Is that friendship?
Huh?
To travel the harsher path for the sake of protecting your friend. Such beautiful friendship. I truly think it's
friendship is
a
magic.
splendid thing. But aren't you a serial killer? You're an aberrant who has no problem taking lives to satiate your own lusts. For someone like that to say things like friendship or
That
friends,
face paint is kind of
do you
weird
not find
there.
it strange? Or even
I'll see
shameful?
eyes through the hair, but I don't mind that. That laugh can cure cancer.
I can't breathe. Friendship. Friends.
Is she gonna sneeze?
Obviously friggin' not. Who you calling my friend? No, you're my friend.
Aww. Maximum protect Kamaru right now. She has problems as a character, but I do enjoy her at
You made a
times.
promise with Byakuya, right?
You said you won't kill anyone anymore. If you keep your promise, you can be an official member of Future Foundation.
Aww.
That's why you just can't. I never thought of you or Toko as abnormal, not even one bit.
Aw.
You're just a little strange.
Oh,
that's all.
she's too pure of a friend
And
for her,
even
but
so,
whatever.
you are
It's
important
life.
to me. You and I are friends now, no matter what happens. You're a
Aw.
precious friend, and I won't let you do this.
You know,
That line delivery
you're
is pretty
probably
fun
wasting
and
your
good.
time. I mean, after all, she knows she needs to kill me. Byakuya's life is in danger as long as I am alive. If she breaks the promise we made and lets you escape,
Damn, she's not gonna escape then.
I'll stay. If that's how it is. If I stay in the city and go with her, then it's fine, right?
Yes, Uriharu.
Hey! You know what the hell you're talking about? You were crying and whining about escaping earlier, remember?
Yeah, this game is really
Change
yeah.
your mind? I still want to escape. I'm still scared. Even now, but you feel the same way, don't you? You were scared too, but you tried to help me escape. And hid how afraid you really were inside, didn't you? There's no way I can
That's a
run
little
now,
bit of a
leaving you
deep read that I
behind.
don't follow, but sure. Like, I understand it, but I don't
You just
fully
don't
go with it.
get it.
That was a
I
good shot
betrayed
there.
you. I betrayed you, you know?
No, you didn't. And you're suffering from guilt, aren't you?
Aw.
If you're hurting, you can tell me. I'm an unreliable, normal girl who can't do anything.
I wish they would not use that as much as they
I can
do.
at
They
least do
hand that
normal
off
things,
way
right?
too.
And
Yeah,
it's
okay.
normal
Normal
for a
thing.
friend to help
Ah.
a friend. I'll stay.
At least somewhat of a line there.
No matter how much you say no, I will definitely stay with you, all right? I've decided.
That's a cute moment at least.
Man, so annoying. All that lip service talk that I hate, so damn irritating. Anybody can just say something. In that case, I'm a great detective, an astronaut, a reporter, and a Terra super beauty.
Don't be mean to Kamaru.
And besides, you have absolutely no idea what I'm really like.
What do you mean?
She's a pervert.
There's no way I'd say no. Huh? Rather... Thanks.
Toko!
Oh well. There it goes.
Oh,
Now kiss. As toxic as
So,
this friendship is, this
about
moment's
what just
cute.
happened.
It's all right. I kind of figured out what was happening.
Oh my god, she's in...
Friend? The last time I was called that was in a dream I had in grade school.
Aw.
That's pretty depressing. Well, you're actually one of many friends that I have, so you don't have to take it that seriously.
You bring that up now? Let me
I
have
mean,
this
people
moment a
have
bit
multiple
longer,
friends.
jeez!
Well,
So that
guess
started
it's
rough and I hated it, but I guess I will accept the facade that Toko put on as a facade.
if Komaru Naegi
still-
had run away, the hope of this city would have gone with her. To prevent that, a wound like this will not diminish my resolve, though it does hurt.
It also impedes your walking ability.
It's time you started talking. How do we release Master Byakuya?
All you have to do is defeat the final boss. You saved the princess after defeating the final boss, right? In theory.
So we have to beat Junko again.
In theory?
I was not the only one who came up with the plan to take you to the children's base. I have a partner, but I'm not sure what
Nanami?
they are planning, to be honest. There's no way I would tell you that. I have already been disqualified from the game, but it'll be all right. No matter what kind of despair awaits you, hope will overcome it. The deeper and darker the despair, the brighter and more powerful the hope born from it.
Sure.
Yeah, you're crazy, all right.
Yep, he is.
You are seriously disgusting. You're like 3 steps below vomit in a toilet.
Anyway, all you need to do is progress forward.
Very end of the game.
So in order to get back Byakuya, we need to stop the children's rioting, right? Then I'll do it. There's no other choice. Right, Toko?
Friendship activated
Are
there.
you sure you can do this?
There's no way I can accept leaving you behind.
Aw.
Thanks to you, I've come this far. And not just that.
Hug.
Maybe I'm not really attached to this town, but I will save my friend.
Kamaru.
Oh, and one more thing. I have a little hint for you. The building the children are using as a headquarters is called Toa Hills. Marching in there with just the two of you would be a bit suicidal.
So we're gonna get the other
Monokumas have dug
refugees.
in all around Toa Hills. Even you two would have trouble with that many.
They
Then
do
what
have
do
a
we need to
gun.
do?
Well, we could ask for help from Shirokuma and Haichi.
Haiji is a bad person.
Their help?
They want to stop the children as much as we do. Shirokuma said it too. If we work
Shirokuma,
together,
please
everyone
enough,
can be
Atreus.
saved. And everyone's happy, right?
I hope so.
What? Where did that come from? Now's not the time for heroics.
But I think you and I can do it. It's going to be all right.
We'll see how it goes.
Such splendid growth. Your world has gradually grown wider, as expected of his little sister. My judgment was indeed correct. That
Helpful
reminds
girl.
me. The Resistance base is in the sewers underground, correct? In that case, there should be an entrance to the subway if you go through the business district. As I recall, there was a blue building. If you move through there, you'll reach the base.
Okay, I'll try to remember.
You're
Blue
sending
Building
us on a
next
pretty specific path. Is this also part of your scheme?
time. Probably,
I
but
would
that's
prefer
life.
that you think of it as support.
Spark
It
class.
is information that will help you.
Well, it doesn't matter what you're scheming. Master and Kamaru, I'll protect them both.
Yay! We're finally getting to a part where we're not having her just be mean to
Even
us.
if it takes my life.
Okay, that is good. Things are more on a good course now. It only took her trying to push us absolutely away.
Despair.
We will, don't worry. Are we gonna have the Junko hand here?
That's it. Just a little longer. Just a little longer, and that light of hope will swallow the despair of this place. I can't wait.
Okay. Is he gonna
So
attack us?
upset over something like this. You really are a child.
so we're gonna get attacked by the knight here soonish. Let me save, please. So that gate is closed. We wasted a lot of bullets there.
Thank you.
Huh? Saying it so plainly like that. It's actually kind of refreshing.
What
Yeah,
did I
for me
go for a minute
too.
here?
I've never really thanked anyone before.
This is the
Okay,
Toko
that
I
sounds
like.
a problem.
Toko is such... It's a frustrating character because I like when she's having moments where she's kind of self-conscious and has things and maybe misreads people. But when it gets overly mean, especially with Kamaru, because Kamaru is kind of like a weak character, has a little bit of a weak will, especially at the start of this game, it feels too much like punching down and overly cruel. So that was fine. But like them combining and stuff like that and kind of becoming friends, that was a good bit there at least. So very mixed feelings. I guess it was supposed to make me feel bad about what Toko was saying and hate her, so that way it worked. But the reunion and stuff started being sweet and some fun bits there for sure. But yeah, that's the part. This was a highlight of so far this game. This was a high moment. Unfortunately, if you've been watching this and see this, it's kind of spoiled it a bit, but if you play the game, this part is like where it actually gets good for a bit. Like pretty damn good, I'd say. Other than that, it's kind of been a little clunky with some good funny moments, but this has been the highlight for me. So you guys take care, peace, love, and later.